We start outside of Hyacinth, a restaurant in Centrum, one that we've been to before. Fine dining that is well into a multi-cuisine kind of fusion territory. But this is a very nice restaurant. We see everybody entering the restaurant, but we don't see them entering through the front door. In fact, they are being ushered in through the kitchen. First through the door is Vera. How does Vera look as she's being smuggled into the back room of Hyacinth?
Okay, remind me why we're in this spot specifically. It's only been 2 weeks.
No, you're good. This is the meeting spot for the actual planning of the heist.
And who owns this place again?
You are unsure exactly who owns. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and make me a. Roll20 just decided to do stupid things. Go ahead and make me a no intelligence or wisdom.
I will try to roll.
Okay.
Since my whole
basic success
roamer ability.
Right. Vera. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So
Is
Vera.
This an anyone can roll thing? I'm sorry.
Yeah, anyone can roll for this. Go for it.
It's a Scarlatti place, isn't it?
Let's go gambling. And we can use intelligence or wisdom.
Correct.
Let's go gambling.
Let me use my fancy new metal dice.
Fuck all of you. I tease.
So Vera and
Freak
Chance
is not smart.
Vera and Chance, you guys know that this is a Scarlatti place. You're not sure exactly who owns it. Tariq, you have delivered pizza to the kitchen staff here before.
Which is really, really fun.
Yeah. No, absolutely. You can only eat your own restaurant's food for so long. But
I was assuming it's such a wealthy restaurant, maybe they're not allowed to.
Maybe some of that too. No, you have gotten the down low because you've seen the owner doing business here. A big man who was identified to you as one Andre Scarlatti. It is owned specifically by the head of the mob, and he considers this his own personal domain.
Okay. That is some info that, like, as we're all filtering in, Tariq is going to probably, like, on our little Dread Pirates group chat. I'm sure it's been renamed to the Dread Pirates group chat.
Just the DP group chat. The DPGP. Sorry, the DPGC.
Or the port or something fitting.
What? You don't like the DPGC?
No, say that 10 times fast.
DPGC. I said it so fast the other 9 times, you just didn't hear it.
They all merged together.
Yeah, that's impressive.
You want to see me run that mountain back? You want to see me do it again? But, yeah.
I didn't know you guys were so passionate about DP.
Yeah.
You have a lot to learn about this channel.
Fair.
Tariq is going to put into the DPGC. The mob runs this place. Everyone on best behavior, smiley face. And he does it with emoticons, not with emojis.
Nice. So Vera, you're walking in with this information.
Should be in something nice, something formal, something to make a good impression on the Dawn. I don't like using that word because it used to mean something different.
Okay. Yeah, and you're kind of getting not like rushed through the kitchen, but like the kitchen is a very active place, and you have to make your way through it. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm
She's
assuming.
good at
Oh,
that.
go ahead. She's good at that. Yeah, that's what I was assuming because that seems like kind of her bag. So you're kind of weaving in and out. What about Tariq?
There's probably a few almost accidents where people are coming around the corner, and it'd be fine if Tariq didn't have a giant tail.
Yeah.
But there are some people who clip themselves and almost trip over this crocodile tail he has sticking out.
Yeah, you get a couple people who mouth off to you. Nothing too venomous, just like, hey, watch where you're fucking going, like sort of thing.
Yeah, then he just looks back at them and sits up a little straighter, and they're probably like, "Oh,
Yeah. You'd think so, but there's this one dishy who just like you bump into him, he drops a plate, it breaks, and he looks at you, and he is not necessarily
he
he is
has
more
worked.
indignant.
He has worked in food service for so long. He's hoping Tariq kills him.
Yeah, exactly.
This is death by cop.
Yeah. And then how does it look as Ad Astra is cutting through here? Is she good at that? Is she keeping a low profile? How's she doing it?
She would have gone what would have been all out for her, and she would have gone and got a formal dress to try and kind of fit in as well. Try to keep a low profile.
Okay.
Oh, that was
Excellent.
something I forgot to mention is Tariq has like the equivalent of those black t-shirts that have the printed on tux on the front.
I love
he
that.
he does not have the money, nor does he have the like he's gonna stick out. Who cares?
Yeah. Okay. And then what about Chance as Chance
Yeah, this is awkward.
Uh-huh.
Chance is not. He's just in his normal attire. I think the
Yeah.
only to the trained eye they might notice his facial hair is a little more cleaner than normal because that's like the one thing you can't mess up because it's
Yeah.
already it's recently cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably a carrot that's gone missing from the kitchen, unnoticed probably because raw food.
Yeah.
He just probably looks someone dead in the eye and says, "Friends of yours?" But then he's not talking to the guy. He's just talking to Rathu in his pockets as he's handing a carrot in there. In the background, there's like a rat scurrying across the counter or something.
Yeah, Rathu is running havoc in Hyacinth. Excellent.
Comes back in my coat as we leave the room and go to the back room.
Yeah, and of course, you've got.
Rathu is getting off of his shift. He's actually the head chef.
Yeah. But yeah, and then you've got Clocks, who is, walking through, and he's on his best behavior. You notice his marquees are not lit up. He is not just stealing everybody's identity as he walks by them. But, you guys make your way into the back room of Hyacinth, a surprisingly humble-looking room. This is clearly not a like a dining room. This is something different. It's a big booth. The walls are soundproof, and it is buried 2 stories underneath Hyacinth. You guys are led to a stairwell and walked down that way. As you make your way into the basement, past a cold storage room, where you see a couple of shapes hanging from hooks that look a little ominous. You guys are led into this room. The walls are kind of a concrete, and the floors are this kind of just like plain tiling, this black and white tiling. And in the center, you see a table with a big display on the very center of it. At this table, you notice you notice one familiar face and two unfamiliar faces. The familiar face is Detective Alan Dane, who is dressed up in a classic gumshoe sort of ill-fitting trench coat along with just like these nice pressed white shirt underneath, but it's a little bit sloppy with the tie. He's combed over his bald spot. The next person that you see, Tariq, you've seen once before, as has been mentioned, is Andre Scarlatti. This guy is a wall of a man. He's got just very nice business attire on, kind of a slick back corpo-style haircut. And as soon as you guys enter, he kind of like appraises you as you enter, and then his face breaks into a smile as he says, "Ah, looks like you're all here. Good. Come in and have a seat." And at this point, you notice the third person who is familiar in this room, or who is unfamiliar in this room. They are dressed in a kind of three-piece suit, bright blue, not like baby blue, but like a kind of like a royal blue, I guess I would say. Kind of wiry hair that is barely contained by the combing, and also has like a mustache goatee combo, right? And he remains silent. But yeah, you guys are invited to have a seat by Andre Scarlatti, who says, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Andre. You can call me Andre.
That's
Wait,
good.
did you say Andre call me Andre?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's good. Because Tariq is keeping his mouth shut.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chance just plops down in a chair, pulls out a half-eaten carrot, smaller bites, takes a bite, puts it back in.
It's charming to meet you.
Yeah, and he reaches over and shakes all of your hands, and he seems to have a pretty glib nature about him. He doesn't seem to be taking this moment very, like, he's not trying to put on, like, auspices. He's just, like, being friendly, right?
Yeah.
He shakes all of your hands, including Chance's, if Chance will shake his hand.
Yeah, he will.
And he'll say, you folks recently did a favor for me. I would like to say that I'm very appreciative about that.
Vera was about to say, wait, I roofied someone for you? Different favor.
Yeah.
Different favor.
Yeah. Tariq maybe cuts her off from making that bad joke by going, in a city like this, it's good to know who's got your back. And it sure as shit isn't going to be Ervogt. No offense. Looking to
Dane. Yeah. Dane kind of just waves his hand in a very, like, dismissive, like, yeah, you're right, whatever, like, sort of way. And I think the figure in blue, who by this time has probably lit up a cigarette and, like, his leg is, like, tapping very rapidly, goes, right. And he kind of looks at everybody, apprises them, and goes, "So you're the folks who went on that last job for me."
We've been in several jobs. You're gonna have to specify.
He says collections, and he goes, you ran some goods for me, biotics.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Biologics.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't fucking orange juice this time.
That was last time. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last time we dealt with this fucker.
Yeah.
Oh no! I was thinking you were talking about the gun. Whatever you guys smuggled just last session.
No.
Yeah.
This was
borrowed just last session. Yeah.
No.
In that case, I shut my mouth because
Yeah.
And enough bombs to keep Vera in good for like 4 runs.
Well, you guys didn't give me any. Remember?
That's true.
We did not steal any party favors from the
You
mob.
guys didn't trust me enough. I'll remember this.
No, it's that
remember. No.
know,
Don't
the
worry.
mob.
I will. I will be diligently beside you every step of the way, watching you climb the heights all the way to the top, and then I will push you off.
We love a little animosity among
Wait,
friends.
I thought Rodion was the Russian in the group.
Yeah.
Здравствуйте.
But yeah, I think that Collections does not offer his hand to you guys. He is sitting back. His arms are kind of half crossed. He's got a cigarette
His
in
name
his
is
mouth.
Collections. Okay.
Yeah, his name is Collections. That is what he went by under that mission, and what he is still going by, apparently. But yeah, says, all right, now that we've all got fucking chummy, and kind of says, we're ready to get to brass tacks.
Why not?
Goes, good. He goes, good. You've got sense. And he says, right, that ID that you spiked the other day. Oh God, I'm going Australian. Fucking that ID that you spiked. That happened to be my coworker's ID. Happens to be something that we're actually pretty happy to have. See, getting all this information happens to be the first step of this plan. Because, and he kind of looks at you guys and goes, you're going to be framing him.
Well, I mean, you could have led with that, and then it would have been a lot easier to. I wouldn't have to see him again. Is my point.
No, we don't see him again. I pull out my stack of business cards that he had.
Look, he was fucking waste. Well, he's not going to remember us, but I don't particularly want to see him again.
He goes, don't worry. He's gonna be out. He's not gonna be involved. I sent him on a business trip. Something helpful.
Oh? Did this trip involve concrete blocks, hopefully?
No. Matter of fact, it's a cushy one. Going all the way to going all the way to Fuji. Going to meet with some Zaibatsu heads. Kinda goes
Zaibatsu.
kinda goes most important part, far the fuck away from what we're going to be doing. I'm going to have plausible deniability because I'm going to be in the building while you fucking do it. He is going to be the one who recently accessed building blueprints, personnel files, and other high security data, and then fucked off while shit happened under his nose.
I mean, sounds pretty straightforward to me. Why are we still talking?
Goes, good point. And he taps the center of the table, and he goes, these are blueprints for Requisition Center 35. And let me go ahead and drag you guys onto the first one. Bow. wow. And I'm also going to show to players, show everyone that as well. Oh, that's the route. We'll get to that. There we go. But yeah, he says, basically, what we're looking to do here is we've got, we've got 2 goals in mind. Dane kind of looks and goes, 3. Goes, fucking whatever. And looks at you guys and goes, your first goal is going to happen to be taking out Copen. Copen has been making everybody's life at this table a lot harder than it needs to be. So, he needs to be gone. Everyone at the table has agreed to that. I'm assuming, he says, looking at the rest of the party.
No complaints from me.
Copen. Was that the guy we stole the thing from? Out of character.
No, he's the guy.
He's number 1.
Yeah, he's the guy who.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Dead or behind bars. Anton has taken over Requisition 35. The new manager making unpopular changes. Got it. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
He was number 1.
Yeah. Says your second goal is going to be a little bit more important to you than it is to me. See, no good rain comes without a project to fix. And I've got a project for you all to fix. Down here in the basement, in supplies and storage, under guard, I might add, we have a couple, let's say, patent-pending samples for some plants. I happen to know somewhere where you'll be able to offload those for a pretty decent sum. This is the secondary goal, but I'm assuming you want to get paid for all this.
Bold
I'm always down for money.
Apparently.
He kind of looks over all of you and goes, we can can it with the sarcasm. And
I'm sorry, I've only got one setting, and if you're gonna work with me, well, sorry, only got one channel.
He kind of goes, whatever, and goes, as you can see, the basement is going to be one of your main possibilities for entrance. It is both the most and least secure entrance. You have to get in face style. We've got 2 people in a booth down there. They make sure that the parking lot and the docks stay, regulated. He goes, alongside that, you've got waste management, which happens to have chutes to basically every floor. The only problem with that is, shit's gonna be going through them the whole fucking time. Water feeds into the hydroponics, which is the current glamour project that the czar of this place has decided to take on. Copen's been very proud of his recent biology expansions that have been happening. Also, there's power and hydraulics down here, mainly going to power everything in the building. However, that's going to be under some pretty heavy lock and key. He goes, if you are interested in going through the ground floor for some reason, here's a blueprint for it. It's a pretty wide shooting gallery, and if you're going in after hours, guards are going to be the only people who you see in there. He goes, there's some room to creep around if you need it. But the most important part of the ground floor is the security and data center. And he goes, I'm assuming you're going to want to get out of this with your identities intact.
You know, the whole deal is I'm getting zeroed out of this.
He goes, interesting turn of phrase.
Look, you said I could can him with the sarcasm, so I figured I wouldn't say anything.
He kind of nods and goes, fair dues, fair dues. And he goes, security and the data center are both 2 stories tall. Story 1 and then he kind of flips over to another map. Story 2. He says, essentially, if you want to make sure that you have hardwired access to the site, that's where you're going to have to go. All the cameras, everything, all security lockdowns, turrets, drones, everything like that, controlled right through those 2 rooms. And he goes, the real target, though, we'll save for last. And he goes, this is the roof. He goes, there's a couple means of ingress. He says there's landing pads. They receive regular traffic, and he goes, there's also the solar array, which is being taken down. Could pose as workers maybe for that, potentially. Ventilation is on the roof as well, but it's going to be a much tighter fit. And he says the real prize, however, comes from the professional suites. In the professional suites, there's a series of offices. He says at the very end of those are Dubois' office and Copen's office. Dubois, you can do whatever you want. As far as I'm concerned, that tosspot can get robbed blind. Copen, however, is going to be guarded since he's going to be there. And he says, and let me actually show you these blueprints here. Go, just so you have those to play with. And he says, Copen's got personal security. Irma Becker happens to be a mercenary who took on work. Third party. Don't know her motivations. Says,
So looking at this map,
Mhm.
These little black spots, are those doors?
No, those black spots are not doors.
Okay.
These do not have door layouts. Yes.
Hey.
If we were able to get into the ventilation system, I'm assuming that it's for the entire building?
Says, it would be, but remember, tight fits and all that. Might be difficult to get around, especially in a hot environment.
A little bit easier if you can crawl on walls and ceilings.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't you all know
Yeah.
someone like that? That little baby thing?
Yeah, or somebody that can remove, just collapse their rib cage. Hmm.
Damn.
Well, it's not like we've murdered anyone like that. Zappa, you need to get off the keyboard.
No, the dummy.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that Andre Scarlatti speaks up and goes, you're probably worrying about police time, check-in time. You're gonna be assaulting a place in the middle of Centrum. He goes, we have something lined up, courtesy of you. And he kind of taps the display and brings up a row of buildings, like in a 3D hologram, and he says, these all represents establishments that the Scarlatti family owned. Things have been disrupted to the point where I am willing to brave an investigation, he says, as all of the buildings in the display explode in fire, if it means that we can return to business as usual.
That's a lot of faith.
Drawing people out of the building, then, at least maybe security, somebody.
Says, and at this point, Dane speaks up and goes, drawing the police. Response times are going to have to be sluggish because, well, an hour before your say-so, we're going to be lighting up these buildings. Insurance fraud. A classic. He says with a little bit of ire, and I think Andre kind of like nods his head and kind of goes, yes, I understand. It's a little bit played out, but this is a win-win for us.
You know what they say, it don't gotta stay open, it's just gotta open. So,
He kind of
Go ahead.
He nods at that as if it were sage advice. Like,
So we find and either kill this guy or get him put away or sent somewhere. Remind me our secondary objectives.
goes Alan Dane says, 1, I need Copen's computer. And
That's
I
fine.
think that Collections looks and goes, you know, if you weren't so useful, I'd just turn you into bacon on the fucking spot. And he goes, you didn't have a use for his he goes, you didn't have a use for his computer. He goes, fair enough. And he goes, secondary objective, cuttings, samples of patent pending plants.
Okay. I'm assuming his computer is with him.
Where are the plants?
Goes
Usually by
The-
windows.
Hydroponics.
yeah, the sample is in the basement in supplies and storage. Or potentially in hydroponics. It's one of the two.
How big of a cutting does he need to propagate?
He probably would say something along the lines of, Asantar, he goes, the samples are self-contained. He says, they're in manageable little crates. There's 3 of them.
Alright.
All right. So I'm just going to talk for a minute and then I'm going to ask some questions.
They
I
all
think we've got 2 options. You said the easiest access points are going to be in the basement, and I would agree, but I think there are some other options that we may not be considering. Questions. What does the buildingscape around this look like? Is this the tallest building there, or there are equivalent size buildings?
Ooh, good question. Yeah, and I think at this point, this is a good opportunity for us to break into planning mode. This is going to be kind of more out of character. You guys can
Yeah.
freely ask me questions, and I will answer them with whatever accuracy the NPCs will have. But to enable us to get through this process in a
Yes.
smoother way, we're going to be doing this out of character.
Okay.
So,
I have. Let me. Okay, so 2 people may know where I'm going with this. Levi, this heist is somewhat similar to one that we planned but never pulled off about a year ago now.
Mm-hmm.
And our plan was to go through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Rowan and Daniel recognize
Yeah.
that. Because I'm looking
My-
at signals control, and I think hitting that before anyone can get word out may buy us quite a bit of time. Being on top means we're already that much closer to our goal. And
Well,
go ahead.
So I'm trying to list our goals. We need to frame Copen.
Yep.
We need to.
Well, you're framing Dubois.
Oh.
Yeah,
The second
you're
in
framing.
command.
Yeah, you're
Copen
framing.
we're getting rid of.
Yeah, Copen
Oh.
is disappearing.
Copen we're killing.
Oh.
Fishes.
So I'm going to
Dubois,
combine those
I
two, 'cause I was
think-
going to say loot and salvage Dubois' office as well.
Loot and salvage Dubois.
Loot, salvage.
Hey, I know it's funny, but you may be onto something, because nothing looks more conspicuous than conveniently being out of the office, and then all of a sudden your account is accessing all the information in the building, thanks to our resident keyboard cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
And then conspicuously making it look like his office was a target.
But
Good
we also
I
need
mean-
to probably get to the data center and security to make sure we erase any possibility of our
Right.
presence, and then also we can upload that stuff, the falsified stuff.
Well, I was curious what would be accessible from signals control. I know signals out would be, but
Yeah.
I was more curious about the easiest way to trigger a lockdown. Because if we can
Ooh.
control information out and keep people from getting out, I mean, that's half of our job done for us.
Is it possible that they have some sort of like energy or security farm in the basement? I know that there's storage down there. That's the coolest
they're-
place to put electronics.
There's
They
power
have-
and hydraulics down there.
Yeah.
Is this-
So the building's main generator is in the basement, along with the
Is it-
hydraulics works for the elevators.
I think an interesting route of going about this is hitting them from multiple angles.
The only thing I worry about with that is failing to get the drop on people and then not having backup to save our sorry hides. I
Yeah.
don't know if you were there for Don't Seattle for anything less,
I was not.
but okay. Basically half the squad got wiped in one round, and we went. We aren't even in the building yet.
Mm.
Damn.
We're
Yeah,
abandoning.
I think I remember that.
Because I think
I remember
I
hearing
felt
about
really
that.
bad for the person running it because they were doing it as kind of like a promotion for the campaign, and it was, yeah, no,
You guys
we
were making it a little difficult to do.
the campaign was basically over at that point, which, to be fair, in character, is exactly what you fucking do. Like, oh, there were 5 of us. Now there's 3 of us, and there's 6 guards out in the alley. Yeah, we're leaving.
It's cooked.
Yeah, no, that's that. But anyway, so that's my only concern with splitting up. Although, I do
here's my
think-
thought.
Go ahead.
If I can get an easy in to the lower levels, and then I just go full xenomorph.
We're trying to erase your presence.
Yeah, I've got free reign to do fuck buggery shit in this mission because everything after that it's done.
Well, it looks like you've got 3 potential options. Dock, loading unloading bay, waste management, potentially. Those look to be the big 3. I'm assuming there has to be some way in and out of the waste management area.
Yeah, waste
Not going
management
back to the
does
sewers.
have. No. This is like for physical waste. So waste management does have like an entire like network of tunnels, essentially, like of ducts. But those ducts might be in use at any given time. So you might run into like trash coming down on you.
You mean my home?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
that's
here's an
option.
idea. If we start from the top and start in his office and make our way down, signals, Dubois' office, security, then we get to the bottom, we loot supplies and storage, we put it into like Dubois' car and we drive his car out, slamming through any barricades and make it look like he's trying to escape.
Does he have a vehicle in the dock?
Yes, we'll say. That sounds like a cool idea.
How long would that take, though? Speed is going to be our ally because we only get so much distraction time.
Exposure is important to consider. There's one more fact that I need you guys to know. And I will do this in character because this has some character links. Collections is going to say, right, there's one thing that I'm not going to set you up for failure with, because I plan on potentially working with y'all with all of you in the future.
To
And
deliver more orange juice?
says, "No, it's about Copen's heart. And the moment it stops," says,
Mm-hmm.
"second his heart stops, he's the site controller. Immediately, that's going to raise up huge red flags. I wouldn't be surprised if a tactical reprisal unit, a true squad, doesn't come after you."
But
So
let me
don't kill
guess. That
Don't kill Copen
all
until
has to run
last.
through signals control, correct? Just
Says, "The hardware that they've got us the hardware that they've got folks like us hooked up to doesn't rely on natural aerials. These are," he says, "these are long-range signals. You might be able to delay it, man in the middle it, if you get your hacker on it quick, but says, I ain't gonna be stopping it entirely."
no, it's just getting distance from the target.
Kind of nods, and I think Clock says, "Well, if there's hardware like that, I could slow it down, but I'd have to be on site. I'd have to be right there."
Well, I was gonna,
Another
yeah, and
question.
I was curious what the limitations with clocks is going to be when it comes to access. So if he has access to signals control, what can he gain access to the rest of the building from there?
He'll be able to gain access to general networking, but anything more secure, he'd have to go to the on-site hardwires, which would be in like the data center and
Could
security.
he trigger a lockdown from up top?
It's a good question. I think he could, because the big thing with signal ops is it needs to constantly be manned, and if it isn't manned, it's going to throw up red flag, right? Like if there's not like regular check-ins, it'll throw up red flags. So you could theoretically trigger a lockdown from up there just by manipulating the situation, not even necessarily by hacking.
Okay. Because it would be real easy to send everybody somewhere
Mm-hmm.
and then have that somewhere suddenly become very hard to get out of.
If we were able to shut down power, would that interfere with their ability to send out the squawk? Like, I know that it's independent of any system within the building, but would that interfere with the reprisal team's ability to affect their entrance?
Potentially, shutting down the main power would make it so that the normal kind of like the normal means of entrance and like they'll have backup power, but that's going to be like for running lights and like maintaining like very very basic systems. Like they need this like power system in the basement to properly like power the building. They're off the grid essentially. Self-contained power.
I think the only thing we need to be aware of with that is once you kill the lights, everybody's on alert.
Yes.
And it won't stop them from getting a signal out to, say, police, Airvac. Because everything is wireless, So I can still call with my cell phone.
Cell phones, yep.
Our hope is if we were going to go with a two-pronged assault, not saying we are, but this is just me headspacing this. You want to hit signals and you want to hit the power at the same time or near the same time.
Right.
Because you kill their ability to call out, and then you shut down the power to turn down any automated systems, and then they're night fighting.
Right. Okay. We know where hydroponics is. It's in the basement. Remind me which floor the offices that he's going to be in are in. Are they
how tall of a building are we dealing with is a good question.
It's 5. Well, not counting the basement, it's 4 floors, it looks like.
So there's many floors in between the second floor and the professional suites. The professional suites are actually penthouses. So we'll say probably 20 stories, something like that.
There's just a lot of stuff that, for the purposes of our mission and Mira not having to design 20 floors,
I
Yeah.
50
understand.
by 50.
I am aware with how DMing works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, you never know. We could decide that we're going to go, house shopping.
Yeah.
I think you need those other 16 floors.
So, but remind me which. So his office is in Copen's in the wall.
Yes, it is in the professional suites. Let me drag you there.
I see. I
Oh,
haven't got
yes.
the sheets pulled up.
One other thing to consider is the fascia. The front fascia of the building is like a big glass slab, right? It is reinforced glass, but the entire like front angle of Copen's office here is glass. Same with Dubois' office.
Okay, last question I have is rooftops. Is this significantly taller than everything surrounding it, or is there roof access potentially by grappling from another roof?
Yeah, I think grappling would work. It is a headquarters building, but it is also in Centrum, which is the most built up part of Napple. So I think that you could probably grapple from another building.
Because we could steal an AV, but it may be a little bit more, how you say, obvious?
A little bit
True.
spicy.
So those are the questions I have.
Okay.
So the garbage, we have the problem of you might get garbage dumped on you.
Yeah.
Here's a question. A lot of Napple has sunk at one point or another. Is this building built on top of any other infrastructure?
I think that the building itself is probably, because it's a headquarters, probably like plinth up on concrete. Yeah.
Damn. I had
Yeah.
had the idea of us, like, Vera could scuba her way in.
Yeah. I mean, it does have access to the city sewage ways. It doesn't like process its own sewer. And it doesn't like bring in its own, like, it does have a water station, but think of that like a water area, like a water pump.
Hold up. Go ahead. Sorry, my bad. I had an idea, but you finish your question. Or finish you were going to say.
Yeah. But yeah, it hooks up to sewer and water. So there are viable entrances. They might not be very pleasant entrances.
Yeah,
Okay.
But my concern with that isn't how pleasant it is for us. It's, if you're stinky, are they going to, your detection radius goes up.
I mean, consider stink as in the normal world. So there's not like going to be pheromone readers or whatever. But
yeah, but
like,
people will be like, oh god.
Yeah, oh god, it smells like a sewer in here. Like,
oh god, the poo-poo.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just go into hydroponics and wash off?
Because that was a good point.
Yeah.
Go take a mid-mission shower.
This is my oh god, the shower episode. Okay, so this building is fundamentally, basically, a giant building on stilts, more or less, buried into the seabed.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it would take more explosives than I have to collapse the whole building by destroying the supports underneath it.
Yes, and also collections would very specifically say don't destroy the whole building. Because he's the king. he needs a castle. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, what was the name of the bomb in Bushido 4 again? Hmm. That's right, Zappa, the Demolitron.
Mm.
You know Mira wouldn't give me a nuke this early
I
in the
don't
game.
this
know
early.
that.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. I don't know that. Maybe not now, but later.
Look,
I
only if she starts killing off a lot of NPCs. Would I say you owe me this favor, and I will make you an offer you cannot refuse.
You took everything from me.
My girl,
Remember who
look
you
how
are.
they massacred my girl. Sorry. Okay, but that I would like to hear from the other people. No, sorry, my other coworkers. Coworkers.
Because if you guys want to be stealthy and can get to signals op to stop communications, and I can cause enough of a big of a fuss elsewhere as da monster, we could do that. Or we could try to just bum rush it for signals and then try to do everything in the corporate offices.
My game bugged out, so I'm trying to get back in.
Oh, you're good.
Astra's been awfully quiet.
Astra, are you down for more of an Ocean's 11 or more of an Aliens plan?
Ocean's 11 for sure, but like if it turns aliens, I mean, I wouldn't be mad.
Aliens, but a comrade of yours is playing the Xenomorph.
Yeah. I was aware.
No, you don't understand. It's me. I'm the Xenomorph.
Yeah, Vera's got some shit to show you.
yeah.
No,
Vera
All
is
right, is
first
there like
lesbian.
I was gonna say, okay, is there like
Vera's
a time
taken.
and place
She
that Vera
doesn't.
wants
She
to do
doesn't show
that?
anyone else anything.
Vera the horror lesbian.
But yeah, okay. So it sounds like you've got some ideas. Let's develop that. So, are you guys thinking you want to do a two-pronged assault, or are you wanting to stick all together? I think that's an important question to start with.
Yes, that's what I mean.
If we do two-prong, I would like to hire some extra bodies. I'm not
That's doable.
saying they should die during it, so we don't have to give them a cut.
But should that happen
We won't be
accidentally,
sad.
Let's make sure it's not all of them. Otherwise, we might get a reputation, and I don't want that.
So I'm
Like,
just saying,
So there's
$2,400 so we can get a hummingbird with glider grips and just fly ourselves across to the building. Or yeah, hummingbird.
Let me think
Don't
here.
have to use grapple. Don't have to do any damage to the building. Can fly in silent like and just drop us off. Go beat the next person. Fly them in.
Hey, I might get to use my mouse.
Your mouse drone.
My mouse
Yeah.
drone this time instead of
Yeah.
someone going. I can just like hear further than you can deploy that and go. Okay, well.
You knew I could do that from day one.
You're
But yeah.
right. I shouldn't, overlap our strengths.
No, we should. We
Okay.
definitely should. We definitely should.
You know, as we've seen in the monster fight, if I get monster mashed, it's kind of over.
Yeah.
Let me think here. Yeah, no, if we do a two-pronged assault, I think two PCs up top, two PCs on bottom, and we supplement with one or two mercs just as extra. I mean, meat shields.
Gun hands.
Man, in that case, I almost feel like us all sticking together, because introducing a bunch of schmucks into this is just asking more moving parts, more potential problems.
I think introducing schmucks is the exact reason we should split up, because I don't trust sending all NPCs down to nowhere without PC input.
Oh, that's what, no, though. That's what I mean, is like adding them almost makes me feel like we don't do a two-pronged. If the option is a two-pronged and we bring in a couple NPCs, or it's we all SEAL Team 6 in through one direction.
Why?
Because when we're adding these NPCs, we don't necessarily know how well they're going to perform under pressure, and we're introducing new avenues for things to go wrong, and we do need to plan for everything to go wrong.
Sure, but I don't feel like that changes the two. I don't feel like that makes the two-prong idea more risky. The whole point of adding extra bodies is so that they get shot instead of us when it does go wrong.
That's fair.
Rodion just throws a party in the hallway and everyone comes out of their offices and starts
I
dancing.
mean, yeah, why are we doing that again?
Yeah. Oh yes, I forgot. I'm a bad GM.
Someone wasn't here
Josh-
to remind you. So.
Yeah. And Josh, in being gone, left me some sage advice for how to use his character, and he said to either use his ability to his pop star ability to cause a distraction, or potentially even get more info from the site.
So maybe we have a flash mob out of the front of the building to distract security.
Yeah, could pull security.
That would be really good for getting us, like, whatever we do, that's what we do to distract them so that no one notices our initial deployment, I think.
Yeah, it could lessen this level of security that we have to deal with inside.
Everyone's looking the other way as we jump in the window.
Right. I just don't know if Rodion has to be there to direct traffic, or
No,
if he can do that and then leave and come join us.
he can do that and then leave and come join you guys.
Okay.
He can do it basically remotely.
We make it part of the whole bit. So like we all get up there, then during his thing, the drone comes down, he grabs onto it, still rocking out as it lifts him into the air and off and out of sight, and then he comes and joins us above.
That is pretty sick.
That's super
Make
sick,
it part of the
actually.
show.
Yeah,
There's
but
like
he can.
extra like pyrotechnics going off.
Yeah.
Also, when they say that it's hot in the vents, how hot are they talking?
This is Napple, so temperatures hover around freezing to slightly above freezing. So like just enough for rain to be drizzly. So they pump it full of a lot of heat. You're probably going to be dealing with some pretty intense heat. Not enough to like cremate you, but like it could definitely like hinder your ability to move forward.
Would it meet energy armor class 17?
Good point.
Because now
think-
I'm thinking we can go after signals all together. Signals is done. We know that that's good. Throw someone down the vents. Get to hydroponics. Go. Throw fucking Astra down the vents.
Is there anything we...
Huh?
Okay, so second floor is where we erase all of the evidence.
So first and second floor are essentially. Let me get you to ground floor and second floor.
Well,
They're a
I'm
split
looking.
floor.
Yeah.
I
have
but
to
yeah.
fix the stream. 1 sec.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
They're a split floor essentially. Like one of it's kind of like a walkway
I know what you're talking about.
above. Yeah.
It's the mall.
Yeah, exactly. It's the mall.
Like Connie's.
But yeah, the data center and security span both floors. So it really depends on, but that just means you have 2 access points. You could either do it from the
Right.
second floor or the first floor.
I think that's going to be the hardest part because being that low on the building, naturally, I mean, if you're coming in from the top, it's going to be easiest to exit from the top. But going down into hydroponics, do we hit security first or do we hit hydroponics first? Because at some point, someone's got to go to the security office to wipe all that.
I feel like hitting security first is probably safest because that means that they're less likely to send out a signal other than Copen's death rattle.
And I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm hoping somehow we may be able to incapacitate him instead of kill him outright, which is going to
Potential.
require some but prep work on our side.
There's a lot of gear that you can make non-lethal, isn't there?
Well, my grenades, for one, can be non-lethal. The gas grenades.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree with that. That if we're not outright killing him, like even if we are going to kill him, I think that that's the last thing we do because that's going to be what causes shit to hit the fan.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget, you do have Irma Becker to get through.
Yes.
Who is his personal security.
Irma
Yeah. Okay, so if we're using the vents as a quick way to get down to hydroponics, then it'd just be one way. But that still only makes us 6 strong. I don't like that. Meat shield good.
I can get you guys a list of mercs next week. Or not next week, but for next session or not. Next week. There we go. I can get you
Thank
guys.
God there's no morale rules.
There are morale rules.
For us?
There are. For our NPCs?
For your NPCs, yeah.
I was gonna say Gunnar is setting us up for that Battle Brothers thing of when you have a bunch of like schlubs that you're bringing around for bodies and they all die and then all of your veteran brothers fucking freak out and run.
Yeah.
We're gonna die.
Ow!
Yeah. But yeah, I can get you guys a list of mercs. Give you
just
probably
a couple people, just because that last fight with the cyber psycho highlighted that it doesn't matter how good of armor you have, you are squishy.
Yeah.
But they are not.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if Mira would stop making comments to counter me.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what that was.
Yeah.
I mean, I did make Mira sweat with that 3 attack back to back to back.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if only you guys voted on your missions so that you could make informed or somewhat informed decisions about what your next game.
We tried, and then every op they go, "Hey guys, so that was a fucking lie."
You guys are just starting.
Okay, so are we in agreement? Everybody goes in the top.
Yeah, like I said, 2400. We can get the hummingbird drone with glider attachment or glider handles attachment.
We would need 8 of them then.
No, just need 1. Fly us 1 by 1.
Okay, that's not a good idea.
Depending on how long that takes.
Yeah.
Depending on where we're coming from. If we're coming from a nearby building.
Right.
I mean, we could also grapple, but grapples.
I say we parkour.
I was just say grapple is there's gonna be evidence left behind. I mean, is for the grapple.
versus one by one being stuck by ourselves for a round and probably getting picked. We could look into an AV if we wanted. An AV that seats 8 is probably not impossible.
Yeah, no, you can
Loud,
make
but
custom vehicles.
Well, if they're a normal part of the everyday operation, well,
Yeah, you would the catch on that one, which this is not an insurmountable catch, this is just something to consider, is
you
you
need
would
to spoof an
probably
ID.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
We have one. We have Dubois.
Dubois is the junior CFO of the company. They would know when
it was
he's
not him.
Yeah.
So, because I have a feeling the roof of this building is probably patrolled.
that would make sense.
Yeah, the roof of the building, signals is guarded,
Mm-hmm.
and there probably isn't like a lot of patrolling going on, but signals, like the door to signals, will be guarded for sure.
Is it windowed or are there blind spots? Because the way I could see one drone working is if there was a blind spot.
It's a big cement room, so it's intentionally isolated.
Sure. So
Yeah.
that way, if you're not dropping straight into combat, I could see one drone working. It would.
I mean, that was my imagined. Yeah, just we go in on the corner or something.
Yeah, very nerve-wracking indeed.
If we get on the
We
corner outside of signals, would probably safe.
I could see that. Yes. Because I could see a joint assault. The satellites, I mean, are just begging for a grenade.
That would draw attention as soon as it goes off.
Yes, but the plan would be to do it as soon as we take signals control.
Yeah.
But it may be better to hold off on that and just let the power cut take it out. So we agree. If we can do it quietly, then just one drone, one at a time, I think would be sufficient. Are we all okay with that?
I mean, it's my idea, so yeah.
I mean,
I would
Go
be
ahead.
okay with that. I would also be Astra would also be willing to chip in for another drone, so then it'd be 2 at a time at least, you know.
Yeah, how much money do I have?
I was gonna say that would feel a whole lot better because
Yeah, make it 3 drones.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
because Daniel, you said they're what, 2,400?
Yeah, it's 2,000 for the drone, 400 for the mod.
Fuck, at that point, I could get
Yeah.
2, and then we would have 4, and it would only take 2 trips.
I feel like that is probably the best plan because that means people have support over there
Ooh,
instead of being isolated if something goes
description.
wrong.
Say what, Daniel?
Let me double check the description on the because it's glider attachment, so I need to make sure
Yeah.
it's because we have to only come one way and come down from another building nearby. Let's see.
Well, at that point, we would all need one.
Well, it could fly back up without a person, but with the weight of a person might be what was the glider.
Okay.
Assume there is a building that has a higher roof within a reasonable distance.
Yeah, it says you can use the drone as a form of parachute glider.
Okay.
Still, 4 would make it a lot quicker than
Yes.
8.
Yeah.
Trips.
We'd be out of the. Yeah. Okay. I think that is good. So we've got a group in signals control. We take care of signals control. At that point, I'm guessing we split into two groups. One group goes down ventilation, one group goes down the stairs or elevators or whatever we decide.
Yes, I would like to take vent group because I think that Tariq is probably safe from the heat.
Are
So
we
there is
splitting?
a cyberware for that.
Okay.
I spent all
Uh,
my money getting the crawly crawls.
It's
I am
ceilings. There's also a
allergic
mod for an
to.
outfit.
I'm allergic to cyber.
Yeah.
No, that's not meant for Tariq. There's a cyberware. For us, there is a mod for
I have a
armor.
sealed environment suit, so
You're good. That's what it is.
technically-
Then I'm
Sealed
wondering
environment.
if Tariq could just get in and out way quicker with his stick pads.
Well, we'd still. I don't think you could take security by yourself.
No, I mean once we're to the point. I'm saying that I don't need to spend the money on a new piece of cyberware because I don't got the
Oh.
money to spend on cyberware.
Yeah, no, I understand.
And I would like to use the stick
wait.
pads. They're cool. I want to crawl around. I
Never
want to be
mind.
above.
Sealed is only for gas. And what's with external atmosphere?
Yeah,
Conceal the clothing against external atmosphere. Because the
I'll
sealed
allow-
cyber mod is it does it says sealed systems implant for the next 6 hours. The user can operate as if wearing a vacuum suit, ignoring vacuum, contact poison, non-immediate lethal levels of radiation, toxic
Right.
gases, lower high pressure, and
Right,
environmental
right.
hazards short of flame.
Sure,
As long
sure.
as there's not open flame.
Yeah. I will allow the sealed suit to hold up against the levels of heat that you guys are going to be going up against. Like it's not instantly kill you heat. It's like if you're in those vents for more than 5 minutes with no precautions, it's going to suck really bad kind of heat.
Your skin's gonna stop bubbling.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, would the stick pads help him move through the vents much quicker than a normal person?
Yeah. No, yeah. The stick pads would definitely help you move through the vents. The only thing to consider is that the ventilation at some points will become unpredictably narrow, essentially.
Yeah.
So
there are
it
broad.
sounds. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
There are broad entrances, right? Probably in supply closets and stuff, but most of your exits from it are going to be air registers.
So what you're saying is you need a small person, preferably
Small person
5 foot
could help.
nothing.
It would help.
That's true.
Or
it
someone
sounds-
strong enough to muscle their way out.
Could be both.
Noise levels, though.
Yeah, that's by the time when we're exiting, we're already down there. We've already gotten rid of security. I eat the people that hear it.
So I'm writing down a step-by-step list. Step 1 is glide in from the outside building. Step 2 is take out signals, triggering a lockdown. And then step 3 is split.
It sounds like, yes, one team goes and tries to make their way to the
offices.
The offices. One team
Goes
uses
to
ventilation
security.
to security.
I'd say security first, and then.
Oh yeah, I'm screwing up
hydroponics.
in my head and forgot. I thought security and I was getting securities and signals and shoving them together.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nope. I have to hit security to wipe the data. I think we may not need to have clocks with us. Just say, clocks, give us something we can plug into a terminal somewhere that will give you access. Or give me fucking, what's it called? Just give me WannaCry.
Yeah, he could give you a hot drive.
Give me WannaCry. Not any.
Yeah.
Just WannaCry.
Just WannaCry. Yeah.
The whole building will be frozen fairly quickly. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the two of us can handle security because I got the boom and you got the blade. I got the thunder, you got the lightning.
I'm worried will your thunder blow out the glass observation, and then we have to start doing some payday yelling at civilians.
There might be
Well,
shutters.
you are causing a distraction out front with
True.
Yeah.
Rodians.
They might be outside,
And
just jamming.
And I
I
can
would
do nothing.
assume
I can be stealthy. Sorry, continue.
I would assume security, the window probably has shutters I can pull down in case of emergencies. Most likely
so
automated.
I can trigger it and go, I am the rat underneath your refrigerator.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't feel like going out that way, but okay, and then hydroponics. Do we think two of us are enough?
Probably. I don't imagine that they have a ton of security down there.
What's
Okay.
the other group doing?
You guys are going to be going to the office and dealing with the private security, stealing what's his face's laptop, marking him, going next door and stealing.
Oh, we have to steal Anton's? Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
You want Dubois' laptop.
Oh, we're so dead.
No, it's Anton's laptop. Dubois. The only thing Dubois is being framed for this, but his office.
My brain
might
was
have
going that his full name was Anton Dubois.
No.
Ethan.
Oh, Anton Kopin.
So
you
still have to get into right. You still have to get into Dubois to make it look like he's the person who caused all this. Because he should come back expecting a promotion and then instead meet a bullet. That's the hope here. But are the three of you plus clocks plus another merc or two gonna be good enough? Gonna be capable of handling a tough fight?
I mean, I miss every shot I take.
Yeah, but you miss every shot you don't take either.
Yep.
Thank you, Michael Scott.
Hey, I will give you some grenades if you think it would help.
I have quite a few.
I mean, because at that point, grenades or no, the gloves are kind of off at that point.
Wait, I have smoke grenades. Are you talking frag? Because we don't want to kill them.
I would leave it up to you guys to figure out what you wanted to do there, because I think the plan afterwards for Tariq and I is to escape on that little underwater sea-doo thing that I have, and I can plant it in the dock, and then we can just get out that way.
Because we still have to go to the basement, and get the stuff in the storage. That's our pay essentially, our major pay. So we want to do that.
Well, and that would be the two of us. I don't know if you're gonna have time to get there yourselves.
It's all simultaneous, I would assume.
And Kopin, at the end of the day, needs to disappear. Whether that means he's kidnapped or he dies, that's your discretion.
Right.
Collections
so we are
would
there
most
to kill.
likely. Yeah, collections would insinuate killing him would be much cleaner.
Kopin and Dubois are different people. Dubois is the one we're framing. Kopin is the one we're getting rid of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
So, so I don't know if you're going to be able to fight your way from the private offices on the 13th floor, or whatever it ends up being, all the way down to the basement just to collect shit if we're already there.
Yeah.
Even with the distraction, because that by that point, somebody's got to know something's up. Unless, we just roll like gods and Mira's like, you know what? You solved Napple. Just do what you want. Which, let's be honest, never happens. So what do you guys want to do when it comes to Copin and Dubois' office?
Disappearing, because his heart thing probably has a tracer, so we can't like kidnap him and kill him somewhere else.
No.
Or we could and then get away from wherever that is. Because we could, if we can knock him out, just take him out. Like, so, it doesn't immediately summon the things. Or
Police assault in progress. Here comes a cloaker.
Yeah.
we knock him out. Astrid takes him upstairs to the roof and then grabs a drone, pushes him off the roof, drones down out the other direction to safety. And he falls and then he dies on the ground floor outside the building. Boom. Russian style.
I will say
the sentiment is
Astra
nice.
for this.
Go ahead.
I have my own thing to do.
So just to be clear, GM to players, the heart monitor when he dies, it will obviously be under suspicious enough circumstances that a tactical reprisal unit will probably be issued. It's not a matter of if, it's when.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you push him and then you glide down the other direction and they can respond to the ground floor where he's dead on the cement. Boom.
What I think Mira is trying to say is, even if they don't show up this mission, at some point they will show up for us. If
So
not this mission, at some point they will connect the dots and come after us.
I mean, is that not
Makes
everyone that we ever interact with?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, that's my point. It's there's no getting away from it.
Right. So it won't be an instant response, so we just kill him in his office?
No, it'll be.
I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, what I was saying, I wasn't necessarily saying they'll show up later. I was more, though that is a possibility, depending on how things play out. I was more trying to say, like, when he dies, it's going to, like, for instance, like, you could theoretically have clocks there and have him delay it, and it'll buy you some time, but these are units specifically designed to be like, an important person in the company is, like,
Flatlined.
Yeah, we have to go and deal with that. It's a tactical reprisal unit, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say because if you are okay with Office Dubois, like basically he dies and you're ready to egress at the time he dies, because I don't know if you're gonna have time to get down to us.
Mm-hmm.
The easiest way to get you guys out of the situation is break a window, take the drones we already have in Delta.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, we kill him and then we just glide away.
So, no need to go to the rooftop, if that's what you were thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fair. I just longer distance to fall, more time to glide.
Yes,
you're talking
also,
seconds, you know.
But also, I can already imagine the glee in Mira's tone as she says, yes, as you stagger up your 5th flight of stairs, because remember, you cut the power, there's no elevators, up to the top, you get up as an AV is leaving, and you see 6 fully armored SWAT troops basically sitting there. I can already imagine it, and if I can see it now, Mira's already got it in her head. So
I put a solid 60 hours into this project. My philosophy has been, I'm giving you guys the toy box and just letting you make the decision.
Except for, destroying HQ. But I understand.
Except for destroying HQ, yeah.
I understand.
You can't burn down every op.
Watch us.
So, 5, yes. For a 4B, take your security. Anton, basement, disappear. Yes. 6, storage, escape. Secret mission. That's...
just ignore it. You didn't see anything.
So
Just gloss
I
over
need-
Chance's secret mission.
I need Daniel to understand. The reason I'm asking if you guys are okay with this is so I can absolve my inner control freak from this part of the mission. Like,
Yeah, this is great.
so I can say que sera sera. Like, I don't know what happened up there. I went to security, I did my shit, I went down to hydroponics and took care of my shit, and I got out. If I get out and I get a phone call that says, hey, he's not dead, the mission's failed, que sera sera.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I'm just putting that out there. You said, Vera, you're responsible for this half. And I go, okay, I'm going to have some shopping to do to get ready for this half. I hope
Yeah.
you know what you're doing on your half.
Excellent.
I'm
Okay.
awful at group projects. So
Belt.
Okay.
anyway.
So step 1, yeah. So does this aside from the dubious 6B, does this all seem on the level for the steps of the mission that you guys are taking?
Yes.
Yes. And I don't know what you mean. 6B just says escape?
Yeah.
Yeah, hit up storage and escape.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, excellent. So, what corners and what I's do you have to dot and T's do you have to cross for this? As you prepare for this.
So we need
drones.
I recommend everybody finding something AoE, just something, because you never know when it just turns into I just need to hit something
I am AoE.
versus I missed my shot. Well, I may have misthrown the grenade, but it's a small office building. It hit a wall, and then everything around the wall in like, what is it, a 5-meter radius is just done.
Yeah.
So, I recommend grenades. I just do.
Yeah,
This is
gas
this is the
grenade.
pyromaniac in me, but this is also the person that understands how important good AoE is.
The good AoE is what killed Scott's character last time. So
Yes. Oh, helmets. Everybody, I don't care how lame you think it is, helmets.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
this
that they
is
don't
like-
track that in this.
Yes, but you weren't wearing your right greave, which means your shin is snapped in half.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Which means, let me roll on the injury table. You are now allergic to water.
Have fun, bozo.
I would recommend everybody take a look at some kits, just like things you might not think are useful in the moment, like lockpicks. Well, I never really thought my character is that kind of person. Even if you're not, just look, maybe grab, because you don't know when somebody goes, I can, but I forgot mine in my other tack vest. And ta-da, day saved.
No, very true. Always a good idea to have stuff on. Remember to track your guys' weight, or your encumbrance, I suppose I should say, because that's like a core part of like the inventory management of this game. And which is to say, there are ways to play with weight and have your stuff more efficient than otherwise.
Okay. 3 magazines of three 12-round mags of shotgun ammo. Okay.
Oh, I thought it was 12 gauge.
Yeah, and I need to put that. There we go. I've
Why do
had
you have a
lockpicks
stack
for a
of them?
while.
You know what?
Was-
I think you need to take the business cards and then just scatter them over everywhere you go.
That's why I stole them. Remember, he gave me one, and then when I knocked him out, I took the whole stack from his pocket and was
Maybe
like,
not everywhere. Don't make it so obvious of a con job.
Well, he already left one at Ruben's Tap House.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Like one
Yeah.
every so often is fine. I'm saying like don't get in a hot air balloon and start scattering them across the entirety of the Tri-County area.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. But I agree.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Basic smartphones.
I do like
Wearable
leaving
light. Oh.
them everywhere we go for like shit though. Like if we're gonna go drop these
question, I
off
agree.
somewhere, like to pick up these drones, leave the business card. If we're gonna go pick up ammo, leave the business card. Anywhere we go to pick up shit for the mission, that's a good idea because that ties him into he hired these mercs to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I see Control Delete, I can't help but think how hilarious it would be to try and put it into like a syringe gun of some sort.
No. Mix it with not DMT, DMF or whatever, the stuff that you use to make your body like intake something through skin, and get a super soaker full of Control Delete, and then just start spritzing people with it.
But I still vote for syringe gun.
Are there needlers in this?
I
think there should be.
You had syringe guns used on you, Tariq, or attempted to use on you.
True.
You
Yeah,
have
someone tried to
several-
needler him. Oh
Yeah.
my god, we went into a server full of medic
I need
mains
to,
and
like-
killed them all.
Didn't you take those weapons though, or did you sell them already?
I think I tried to, but they were all like gene locked or some shit.
No, you haven't
There's
tried to
something
sell them yet.
fucky with them.
No, they're
Oh yeah, that was they were
sellable.
too hot.
Yeah. You can sell them if
might
you want.
do that
It's just-
to try to recoup our money for these drones.
Well,
Okay.
I was gonna say give one to the person with the drugs and have
Ooh.
them reprise
That's
their
actually good.
role as
I'll
drug
give
man
one to
extraordinaire.
Rodion.
Excellent. Make note that you're
Rodion-
gonna give
yeah.
one to Rodion.
Rodion, you get needle gun, become greatest mythic main and heavy all at once.
Yeah.
I will tell
So
Chief I
that's-
have given him this.
That's kind of the notes I've got. GM, do you feel like I'm not entirely on top of it today? Is there something like, hey, you guys really should have been talking about this that you can think of?
No, not really. You guys, my question is, do you want me to get that list of mercs to you guys? Or are you doing it just with yourselves?
Do we need Fox on site, or can he give us something where he can stay remote?
Clocks can give you a hard drive where he won't be able to be remote, because that's just not how hacking works in this system. But he can give you a hard drive, like a thumb drive, that if you physically put it in security, it could like fuck things up. Having Clocks on site would give you a lot more flexible options with like the network. But if you want him to stay home, he can just cook you something up to like fry the security systems, and then you would just have to physically.
Let's bring him with us with the understanding that he is not. The people he's with try and keep him safe because,
Hey,
gun
Clocks
hands
has
are a
killed more
dime a
people
dozen.
than Clocks has killed more people than Chance has.
Yeah. It's
That's
true. A
waiting
score
for
of
Daniel.
2 versus a score of 1.
Just
But
take
yeah,
care of
Clocks
Damn,
it
I thought it was
because
2-0.
Okay,
I
first-
finally got one.
I was gonna say, well, please take care of him because one, Oma would be upset, and I don't want to upset Oma.
Well,
Two,
if Clocks
Go ahead.
dies, our connection to the main plot dies because he's the only one figuring out 0 hour.
That hasn't stopped Mira in the past.
No, I never said it
Especially
would.
since you pointed it out. Because I
No.
know I would do it is like, oh, well, now I'm just gonna have to do it then. 'Cause-
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, one thing that you guys did notice, however, which no one at the table has mentioned, but there is somebody at the table who is missing. Oma Mankfeld said that she would be there at the meeting, and she is not.
Hey,
is
where's
Oma,
Grandma?
by the way? Yeah.
The answer you get from probably collections is I don't fucking know. She's not really important to the plot right now, is she?
No. She said she'd be here, and she's not. Clocks?
What? Yeah. Clocks goes, I don't know. I haven't seen her.
Oh my fucking god, do I have to do everything myself? I'm gonna call Oma.
You call Oma, it gets
Well, I'm
2
fucking
rings
speaker.
and then a hang up.
I
Oh,
was going to
shit.
say, you've reached the phone of Oma Mengfeld.
Yeah.
Say it, don't spray it.
Fuck. Clocks, you need to give me where was she supposed to be, Clocks?
Clocks goes, I mean, she was supposed to be here, I guess.
I'm gonna call Pierre.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming I have his number.
You have the bar's number, which is close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah.
That is Pierre's number.
Yeah, that is Pierre's number.
It's a part of his body.
Yeah, you ring for a second, then you hear Doctores, how may I help you?
Put him on speaker. Pierre, where's Oma? Is she at Tartarus?
I have not seen her yet today. In fact, I did not.
When did you last see her?
That would have been yesterday when she left her meeting with you.
Where'd she go? Do you know where she goes when she's not at Tartarus?
Well, of course I know where her home is.
I'm gonna need that right now. She may be in trouble.
He goes, oh, I hope not. And he immediately like airdrops you the address, essentially.
All right, we'll figure. We'll play the rest of this by. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Let's go.
Yeah, and as you exit, the 3 men who are sitting at the table begin to have a conversation as you are leaving. You hear probably Andre look over at Collections go, so Mr. Collections, as the door closes.
Do I get any bonus content from my super hearing?
Yeah, you essentially get he
Do I get a
basically
director's cut?
say what?
Do I get the director's cut where like there's
Yeah.
like a cut line that was originally going to be in the theatrical release, but then they had to cut it out for the overseas Chinese release?
Yes. No, he basically says we're still under our own agreement, correct? And you hear Collections go, yeah, of course. I'm not foolish enough to cross someone like you. And that's kind of all you get as you start to get overwhelmed by the sounds of the restaurant.
We're so fucking dead.
What's the matter?
No, that was me out of character.
Oh, okay.
But as we're all leaving, Tariq would say something to the effect of, I hope they're not planning anything.
What are you
Because
talking
I can
about?
hear they were plotting, they were saying something about their own arrangement when we were leaving. I could hear them through
Who?
the door. Collections and Scarlatti.
What did Collections want out of this?
Collections stands to inherit the whole shebang. His portion of this, both the reward you receive from him and what you were achieving for him, is the same thing. He gets to be in charge of Requisition Center 35, and as he, gets to be in charge of that, he basically zeroes the identity of Tariq.
You know he is. I'll put something on the back burner, but right now we gotta find Oma.
No, yeah, that's just what I'm saying is looking to everyone. You're all taking a big risk to help me, and I can't say thank you enough, but we gotta be careful. These are bad people in a bad city.
Hey, we ain't done anything yet.
With any luck, we're gonna.
Well, with any luck, you won't have to thank me. You'll be paying me. Or we'll be getting paid.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I'm not paying you. Yeah, as we're like, I'm not paying you.
Heh. And yeah, as you guys traipse off, you head over to Oma Mankfeld's apartment, which, let me get you back on the grand map screen after I minimize all of my blueprints.
Yeah, I do that too.
Boop. You guys get to Oma Mankfeld's place, which Clocks also knows where Mankfeld lives. He apparently has known her for a while. So Mankfeld lives in Jordan, kind of over this way. A really low-profile neighborhood for a fixer to be living in. Jordan is not a crime, it's a crime neighborhood, but like no more than anywhere else in Napple, and it's not an organized crime neighborhood. It's basically just real estate.
It's like a slightly better Detroit.
Yeah. It has.
I almost made a really bad joke. I'm gonna have to put it in the chat. I'm sorry.
But yeah, you guys make your way to the mega building that Mankfeld lives in, and as you get in, Clocks goes, "Okay, it's gonna be down," and he kind of starts pointing down the stairs, and you see this place is like a wet basement, like black mold on the walls. It's really not pretty. And the further down into the basement level you get, the more you realize that this is a pretty desperate place. There's like homeless folks in the hallway. There's what looks like, yeah. There's what looks like a gang that's like shaking down some guy like over by a vending machine. And you guys pull up to Mankfeld's door, which has like a wreath on it, like an artificial, like fake plastic wreath on it, with like various flowers. And the doorstep says "fuck off." The doormat. But you guys see her door. It is closed.
Tariq, you hear anything?
Yeah, do I hear anything through the door as I activate my special ears?
Medical equipment. Lots of medical equipment. You hear a rebreather. You hear like
A heart monitor?
you hear a heart monitor.
Is
You
the
hear
heart steady on the heart monitor?
Yeah, it's steady.
I hear a heart, at least on a heart monitor. A lot of medical stuff in there.
Let me try the door. Is it locked?
It is locked, yes.
Can
I have lockpicks.
And I
was just taking a chance.
Uh,
Clocks is like, We could just knock.
Okay. It rang twice and then it hung up. Since when has Oma ever done that?
He kind of shrugs and goes, I guess you're right.
Fine, I'll get shot playing it your way. Knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and for a second there's no sound, but then you hear, coming. And it takes a few solid seconds as you guys feel the relief in your chest as you hear her say something. She opens the door slightly, and you see a beam of light cut into a dark room, crossing her face, illuminating just the bridge of her nose and the glint of her glasses. She looks and she says, of course. And she kind of opens the door and starts shuffling back into her apartment, which, do you guys enter?
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys enter, and she has a cluttered yet still like maintained. Like it's very like there's all sorts of there's all sorts of stacks of paper on like the coffee table, and as you look, it's very clear that they are bills, like medical bills. There's a big computer in the corner that is covered with a drop cloth. And the drop cloth is dusty. And just in general, you see as she walks in, all of this medical equipment around the room, some of it in repair, some of it in disrepair. And she sits down on a depression in her couch that seems like it has been made for her. She has sat in it so much. And she kind of looks at all of you, says, sorry for not showing up.
We thought
Is
you were
everything
dead.
okay?
Okay. Yeah, I'll listen to your answer first.
She kind of chuckles at the we thought you were dead and is everything okay? And she goes, no. No.
Yeah, Tariq looking back at Chance with a look that's like thin-lipped, like you're not supposed to ask that way.
I didn't ask. I just said we thought you were dead.
No, you're not okay, or no, you're not dead.
Well, both for the time being.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Kind of looks up. Well, last night on my way home, I got lost. Had a seizure. They took me to my normal doctor, and she kind of motions towards the stack of bills on the table. Goes, I'm getting worse.
How bad is worse?
She kind of sighs and gets this almost blissful look on her face, like this almost peaceful kind of look, and she says, well, maybe a couple weeks.
Jeez.
And she looks like both relieved, but like her frame in the dim light of her apartment, which she still hasn't even turned the lights on. You guys are just getting a screen from a muted TV essentially that's casting blue light across the room. She looks very frail. I mean, she's always looked frail, but in this context, in her comfy clothes, hooked up to half a dozen machines, she does not look good.
Oh my! I mean, we're going after Gentech. We'll find something.
She gives you just this warm smile and she says, "It's okay. I'm not scared."
Yeah, Tariq opens his mouth to say things. His there's the workings of speech, the movement of his jaw, the sound of air leaving through his throat, but it's just stuttered and staggered several times before he gives up trying.
She goes, You all are talented folks." And she kind of, gives you all like an apprising look, and she says, Don't shed a tear for an old woman now." And she says, You've outgrown me." And she says, Besides, I've lived long enough to betray more than my fair share. I'm sure it'll catch up with me.
I was gonna be mad that you
Oh, I was muted. Shit.
decided to decline my call after 2 rings.
Chance gives her a hug and just goes, "I'm gonna miss you, Grandma."
She's
Yeah.
not dead yet.
Yeah, I think that you go in for a hug and she gives you like the most strained of hugs, like a very like, all right, they're there. Like she's clearly not very good with the huggy emotion stuff.
He's not crying. It's literally just like it's how I said it. I'm gonna miss you,
Yeah.
Grandma.
Yeah.
What a damn Chance gives me like sociopath vibes.
Yeah, I think
But
clocks. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, Tariq is quiet, but his tail is thrashing, and there's a very small noise, like a growl for a moment, or like a crocodile's rumble.
Yeah, and she says, With what you're doing, I suppose it's a good thing the buck stops with me," she says, and she gives you like a wink.
Is
What
that
do you
to
want us to do?
Tariq?
She goes, Do what you want. I
No,
just
go ahead.
She goes, I just am done with the whole thing. The scraping by on dishonest work takes its toll.
As sweet as that is, I was actually asking what you wanted done with you.
Oh, she looks at you and she lets out a laugh and she just goes, "Oh, that." And she reaches over and grabs a hard drive on the table, on the coffee table, and kind of pats it a couple times and says, Everything is in there. Clocks. And Clocks, who's been very quiet this whole time, who's standing like a stranger in the corner almost. She says, just give it a peruse when it happens. And Clocks kind of just like very quietly nods. And he has a very inscrutable look on his face.
All right. Sorry
We'll
to come
get
and
out of your
bother you
hair.
at such a important time.
She kind of smiles and goes, no, I'm actually kind of glad. And she kind of reaches out, and she'll kind of, because she sees that this is like profoundly affecting everyone in the room. So she'll kind of reach out and, pat Vera's hand really briefly and say, sometimes you run, and sometimes you lie down. It's the nature of the thing.
I guess I'll do my best to remember that.
She smiles. And at that point, Clocks will probably go, excuse me. And he'll step out of the room. And yeah.
I'd like to grab his hand and follow him for a moment.
Yeah. You,
Go ahead.
yeah. No, the rest of you, as they exit, do you guys also exit, or do you have anything else to say to Oma?
Yeah, Tariq probably starts to leave and then stops on the way out. And he's like, I don't want this to just be sad shit for a day like today, but you took a chance on me, Oma, and thank you. Just, yeah.
She takes.
Yeah, that's it.
She gets a big grin on her face, and she goes, I was the last chance and the first job. I take chances on everyone. But you all were special. And she kind of gives you a big grin.
Yeah, Tariq looks. It's one of those moments where someone is clearly in thought because you can see all of the micro movements in their eyes. Very slight adjustments as they're looking around.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably even different for Tariq. There's small ways in which these cat thin eyes, the pupils get a little bit bigger or a little bit thinner.
Mm-hmm.
Before he nods and smiles and is like, someone else used to call me that, but I think you mean it in a better way.
Yeah, and she'll she'll kind of grin. She's seems to be, even though she's in very small frame, she seems to be very, spirited still. Like, this has not gotten her down. This is something that she's like, maybe, who knows, maybe she's been waiting for this.
Death gives you a certain clarity.
Yeah. But yeah.
I think after everyone's filtered out, Cancer's just kind of sitting there, hands in his pockets, looking awkward, just kind of uses his foot to shuffle something aside. It's like, this place is lonely. Reaches into his coat, pulls out Rathu, and goes, "Here, this is Rathu. He'll keep you company for a while."
She
Just sets
she
Rathu on the
looks-
table.
Aw. She looks at Rathu and goes, "He's the filthiest looking thing I've ever seen. A very appropriate parting gift." And she kind of gives you a cheeky smile.
Oma, you work.
And I
You
just
work.
pat Rathu on the head with 2 little fingers.
What were you saying, Astra?
Say, oh, Oma, you work with us, and he's the filthiest thing you've ever seen. What a life you must.
Yeah. Yeah, Oma definitely laughs at that. But yeah, as you guys exit, we're gonna catch up with Vera and Clocks. Vera, Clocks kind of takes a moment and like leans back against the wall for a minute, and just like closes his eyes and takes just a really deep breath.
Hey, I know how hard something like this is. So you never tell anybody else this, okay? They can't know I'm human. Oh, Zappa, I need you to go here for now, please. Thank you. So I never remembered anyone else as a kid other than Nina. She's the one who taught me to dive. She's the one who taught me to scrap. She's the one who taught me how to survive. It's been 6 years since the last time I've seen her. She went off on her morning dive by herself, which she never does. Never did. And disappeared. There are still days I go and look for her. Because even if all I found was a scuba gear, that'd be enough. I could rest knowing I did what I could. I know we
think,
have a job to do. And I know it's hard to focus on business, Zappa. It's hard to focus on business when your life is eating you apart, is tearing you apart. After this is over, please take some time and just be here with her. Say your goodbyes. Do what I couldn't. If not for yourself, then for a friend.
I think Clocks kind of lets out this sigh and he says, "You know, they said last month that she had long, healthy in front of her. You know, long as she kept up with treatment. But you know, you try what you can to try and keep family in good feed and good graces, and I guess it just ain't enough."
We do what we can for those we love. But something I still try and I guess it's not so good advice if you can't take it yourself, but ultimately their life is theirs. And the best thing you can do for them is to just be there. I would give anything to go on one last dive with Nina. Don't miss that opportunity.
Kind of nods and says, "Trust me, my paid leave is gonna be paid leave." And he kind of. Oh, go ahead.
No, good.
He kind of looks down the hallway as everyone else is leaving the room, and he goes, "You know that crazy bitch? She survived getting derezed and fucking. She survived getting derez, and she survived Grey Drift. I didn't think a Sunday walk would take her out."
Hey, the Grim Reaper takes some people in their sleep because even he's afraid of the fight they'd put up if they were awake.
I think Clocks kind of smiles a little bit at that. Kind of goes, "Eh, I can hear her now. Don't get your cloak caught in the door," he says in like a really like good Oma impression.
No cloaks.
And he says, "Hey, I appreciate the pep talk. Let's
We joke.
get back with the group."
We joke, we laugh, we suppress our trauma.
He goes, "Hey, fucking men."
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. And you guys get recollected all together to get yourself, to get your guys set up for the next part of the mission. And that feels like an excellent place for us to call it for the evening. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some sign-offs and Player's Choice Awards.
I go. Hi, friendos. My name is Ron, otherwise known as I'm here today playing Tariq Badabara, who does all these Badabara things, and he's going to kill some people. He's going to walk around on the walls. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be really cool. He's going to get through, and he's going to be in the fucking walls. He's going to be in the vents, man. He's in the goddamn walls. You can also catch me here on Wednesdays, where I play Khalid Imam Calm, the Night Courser errant whose boat got blown out of the sky. I'm saying boat on purpose to piss off everyone who's going to go, "That's a ship. That was a ship." And now he is stuck on Planet Forever Chemical. And I think that's it for me for now.
Okay. Who's
Player's
next?
choice.
Yes, Player's Choice.
I'll go. It's your boy Assassin Ignacy 699999 playing Chance, the hobo with the shotgun, who has secret missions. Ba-da-ba-da. And Mira doesn't check her DMs.
Oh no, I've been reading.
Okay, because there's been a lot of freak out. You can catch me here every other Saturday for obviously Napple 2.0. You can also catch me every other Saturday in Lands of Lazarkin as Callahan Cromwell, rich boy, soldier boy, as he has been shoved into a world of subterfuge and necromancy, and he's just a soldier. But yeah, that is unfortunately everything for me right now.
All right. Excellent. Who's going next?
I'll go. Hey guys, this is Leviathan. You caught me playing Ad Astra, and you can catch me here every other Saturday, also playing Ad Astra.
All right. Excellent. That leaves Gunner and then me, I think.
Hi everybody, my name is Sarah Smith. Today you caught me playing as Vera, the runner that is starting to question being a runner. Not for the first time, but definitely looking at this going, oh my god, life sucks and then you die and I don't want that. um yeah, you can catch me on this Wednesday and every other Wednesday after, hopefully, running Echoes of Cosmos, where yes, there was a, a small accident aboard a boat, and we say boats because then you get to say, "Don't touch my fucking boats." You know what happens when you touch my fucking boats. And at some point, they may make a pit stop over at the Windy City. And I just know that someone here is itching to stop in the Windy City. I'm sending you to fucking Chicago.
Hell no. Can't have shit in Space Chicago.
Space Chicago. So, that's me.
All right. Model caps. Give one to Chance. Give one to Vera. You guys got a split vote tonight. So
I have my
both of you
first model
guys.
cap.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I have two. I have two. That makes it two.
Excellent. And remember, it does cap at 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, excellent. That is going to be leading to me. Hello, everybody. My name is Mirror Shades GM, also known as Mirror Shades. And today you caught me running Napple 2.0 hour, where it was a lot of planning. And now I get to watch as these plans go into motion and we see what happens when the plans happen. I'm very excited. Stay posted because Vultures of a Feather is gonna be the season finale titles, and the heist is about to happen. You guys are about to go do a big goddamn heist assassination, and I'm very excited for you and for myself. You can also catch me every other Saturday, where I play Bazbeer Foreteller in Lands of Lazarkin, who is currently just wanting to get the hell out of the Duchy of Ocanther. Oh my god, get me out of this fucking place. Yeah, that is me. Other than that, you can catch me at various times and places depending on when stuff is running. So yeah, with all of us here at Paradise Theater, we'd like to thank you, and let's get out of here on an R.I.P. Oma. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Oma.
R.I.P.
Oma.
Oma.